US President Donald Trump says his patience with Iran is running out as diplomatic efforts remain stalled and tensions in the Gulf continue to disrupt global shipping and energy markets. After talks with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing, Trump signaled that Washington is prepared to increase pressure on Tehran unless a deal is reached soon. Here is the latest on the US-Iran conflict. President Donald Trump said he is losing patience with Iran and urged Tehran to accept a deal. In a televised interview, Trump said he would not wait much longer for progress and reiterated that Iran must not be allowed to obtain a nuclear weapon. He also downplayed the strategic importance of Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium.
In fact, if I didn't make the little excursion to the country of Iran, I had to do it. We just hit the highest stock market ever, which, by the way, now we're now higher than we were before the war started. And oil went up very little compared to what most people, even including me, I thought it would go up more, but that was okay for a short period of time because we cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. They're crazy.
I'm going to get to that.
You can't let them have a nuclear weapon. They would use it. There'd be no Israel, there'd be no Middle East, there'd be no Europe, and they come at us too, because you know why? They're crazy.
Negotiations aimed at ending the conflict have been on hold after both Washington and Tehran rejected each other's latest proposals. The United States wants Iran to surrender its enriched uranium and halt further nuclear enrichment. Iran, in turn, is demanding sanctions relief, compensation for war damage and recognition of its influence over the Strait of Hormuz. During Trump's meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping, both leaders agreed on the importance of keeping the Strait of Hormuz open. The waterway, which normally carries around 1/5 of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas supplies, has been severely disrupted since Iran effectively shut it in response to US and Israeli attacks. The White House said she also expressed interest in buying more American oil and indicated that China would not provide military equipment to Iran. Tensions in the Gulf escalated further after British maritime authorities reported that a vessel anchored off the UAE port of Fujairah was boarded by what were described as unauthorized personnel and steered toward Iran. Separately, an Indian cargo ship carrying livestock from Africa to the UAE sank off Oman after what security advisors said may have been a missile or drone strike. All 14 crew members were rescued. These incidents highlight the continued risks facing commercial vessels in one of the world's most important shipping corridors. Iran appears to be allowing some ships to pass through the Strait of Hormuz under specific arrangements. Japanese and Chinese tankers were among the vessels reported to have crossed in recent days. Iran's Revolutionary Guards said 30 ships had transited the strait since Wednesday evening, still well below normal levels but an improvement from recent weeks. Shipping data suggests traffic remains significantly reduced compared with pre-war volumes. A senior US military commander told lawmakers that Iran's ability to threaten regional partners and US interests has been significantly weakened. However, questions remain over the extent of Tehran's remaining missile and drone capabilities. Despite the damage inflicted during the conflict, Iran's leadership remains in control and has used its position in the Strait of Hormuz to retain leverage in negotiations. The US-Iran conflict remains at a critical stage. Diplomatic efforts are stalled, shipping disruptions continue, and President Trump is signaling that time for a negotiated solution may be running out. For now, the Strait of Hormuz remains a central pressure point in both global energy markets and international diplomacy.